Hello and welcome to Filmfolket's podcast. We that speaks today is Göran,
Johannes,
Daniel,
Björn.
Today's movie is The Man in Black. The movie in brief.
When policeman James Edwards chases down a suspect seeing something he shouldn't have, he is recruited as Agent J into the secretive Men in Black, an agency beyond governments that keeps track of and intervenes when aliens threaten the ignorant bliss of everyday humanity. This becomes useful when an insectoid infiltrator starts trouble. Agent J sets out with veteran Agent K to stop the vicious bug.
That is a good summary. I haven't seen this one in a very long time, but I remember many scenes from it, especially the farm with the guy that got attacked and and then the face change. That one is iconic.
and the sugar water. More. It's really funny. There's some good comedy in this movie.
Creature, the Edgar skin suit. Vincent D'Onofrio. He does an excellent job with the role. He is very peculiar in how he moves about and really acts like something wearing something else. And actually his makeup received an Academy Award. The way he starts out as this kind of droopy skin thing that gradually decays, and I think it's really well done.
Yeah, he really sells the "it's not my body" kind of movement. It's really funny to watch.
And I feel like even if there is a lot of aliens that are cool, animated and everything, but I think the star of the show is especially the cat. And he also have an important role that they didn't see until like later in the movie, that he's carrying an important plot device.
He's not just a star, he holds all the stars.
It wasn't so clear what happened to the cat after this alien got ahead and got the color of the cat. Did we see what happened? Did they ever say?
He's a member of the MIB now.
Sure. Sounds good.
And I also like Frank, the pug.
This was kind of a breakout character. They gave him a bigger role in this.
Yeah, I have a vague memory of that.
And it's also all this kind of silly stuff that they do in this movie, especially when they're trying to mess with Jay when he was gonna take the test, make it as irritating as possible. But he was the smart one. Okay, no one could write on this piece of paper, "Oh, I see a table there. I'm gonna take it to me, even if it's gonna squeak like hell." So, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, there's a point there too that he demonstrates this exceptional ability that they don't really show with the other candidates. First, he's chased down this alien guy and earlier proven his physical ability, and then he's put through this thing. Well, then it's a problem-solving thing, and at the firing range, the situational awareness really show that he's smarter than he seems.
And I feel like, was this the first movie that he was in, or because it feels like it was from this one and a couple of movies forward when he was doing like the soundtrack for the fish film that he was in.
If you're thinking about Will Smith.
It's this one and the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
I'm reading here that Smith's first major roles were in 6 Degrees of Separation and Bad Boys.
Oh, Bad Boys comes before that. Okay.
It's also noteworthy that he also began his solo music career with the release of the Man in Black theme.
I really love the design of the aliens in this movie as well. There's quite a few of them. I do like those bug kind of creatures in... you see them in the coffee room or break room.
Yeah, the worm guys.
Yeah, the worm guys.
They're great in their portrayal. They have a lot of personality. You have them laughing at the situation, and as they escape the planet with a big...
A trolley full of marbles.
Yes, a pallet of marble. Or they mockingly sing the American national anthem. It's, yeah.
It's hilarious. And of course we have the delivery of the alien baby in the car scene.
Will Smith pulled through the whole car by tentacle, and halfway through he apologizes to the woman. It's great. This was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, who also did the Addams Family movies that we've been watching. As for the special effects, you have Rick Baker, an industry expert who did a lot of the quirky aliens, previously working on The Exorcist, Star Wars, Gremlins 2, and Frighteners, to name a few. He's done a lot of exceptional work.
I was wondering what could have been done differently and other thoughts.
More screen time for Orion, the cat. Bigger role.
Sometimes you kind of underestimate the fact that there are animal actors. They're specifically trained to do specific things on camera. I think that's interesting. Especially when you're dealing with a cat that really fundamentally has a mind of its own.
Good thing that you make what the cat wants. It's gonna be a catastrophe otherwise. Bdims.
Well, it is true. Yeah, that is true.
I was going to say that the fact that these agents all use these single letter call signs is incredibly awkward for the agency. Do they only have 26 agents active at a time or something? I think that's actually answered in a later movie, but I don't remember the specifics of it.
And he doesn't always call him Jay either. He keeps throwing out different names every time. Sometimes it's Mr. Black, Mr. White.
Yeah, these are... He basically makes up an identity for the situational thing where they pretend to be something else, but it's an interesting thing how he's specifically asked not to make up names for him. And Kay does so anyway.
And I think it's also fun about the tech in this movie, especially when it comes to either the gun, like the small gun that have the explosion of like I don't know, jet turbo,
A grenade or something.
yeah.
Noisy cricket.
Yeah. Then we have like the joke about this tech is gonna take over the CDs or whatever. Now I need to buy the White Album again with Beatles. But we also see what kind of era this movie is from when we are like in the place where the morgue are, well, with the girl that's sitting by like a PC of the time, and we see that it's like an old 90s PC.
A lot of the dialogue was ad-libbed due to Tommy Lee Jones not really liking the original script. And basically having Will Smith keep up with this improvising. Director Sonnenfeld really enjoyed it, and these witty exchanges work quite well, and you have this interesting buddy cop dynamic in the middle of a sci-fi movie. It's pretty unique.
It worked out really well.
And I also liked the singing number when they were gonna go and catch the bug. When I told you not to press the red button, push it now. And when he do you like music, and his hair changes and he starts singing along to the song. That's kind of funny.
Elvis just went home.
Yeah, it's a good line.
Small bit of trivia, but this being based on a comic book, Man in Black is technically a Marvel movie, pre-franchise.
I saw that in the intro that it was based on a Marvel comic. That checks out.
Something that I think they could have done better is I wanted to see more. They do more short missions before developing the rest of the main story. It felt very short, his training, so to speak. So I wish they could have done some more regular things they do. Check up on different aliens and stuff before continuing with the main story. Even if just a few minutes.
Establishing more of what they do.
Exactly.
They basically come across more as border control agents than this wider conspiracy.
I thought in the beginning of the movie when both of the detectives, well, both of the agents, more likely, the first one who retired right after the first mission, I thought it was a little annoying that you didn't see much of that character. Yeah, he was old, he was tired, he wanted to retire. And he gave out this code word, which I think is a thing someone started with, and they made it a tradition. If they want to retire, they say the phrase and get their missions wiped from their memory so they can go back to being civilians. But it's also this other, his partner then seems to be one of the original detectives from the MIB from the beginning. So how did that start? Is this the first time he says the phrase and just passes it onward? It kind of sounded like it, but I'm not entirely sure. I wanted to see him more before they just retire him. We have no connection to how many are these agents? What are their actual lives like? In the banter between the scenes, when they are in the headquarters, they say a normal shift is 36 hours. Either you get used to it or you get a
psychotic episode.
Exactly. So you don't really have a good idea how does this people operate. Do they take some kind of caffeine on steroids just to be awake, or what do they actually do? Do they even sleep? It's a little hard to follow along, I think.
Yeah, that will be interesting to know.
We talked previously about the special effects, about how the big bug, once he crawls out of Edgar's skin, you have some CGI there that maybe isn't entirely up to par. And I think that's largely due to the fact that that bug was originally supposed to be an animatronic, another character design that I think might have worked better if they just filmed it differently. You can kind of tell it was rushed.
But if I remember correctly, there's more alien interaction in the second movie. If I remember correctly.
By that point, the CGI had improved a lot too.
So, other ideas for next time, and also since we're gonna come into the summer period, where might not be like an episode every week, but we're gonna try to see how it goes. But I think we have like a couple of suggestions. I think
we talked about Crocodile Dundee,
Yes.
Masters of the Universe. I've been keen on watching Waterworld during the
Oh,
summer
yeah.
month. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I have like one idea that we were gonna maybe of watching like one Bond movie from each era of Bond. So that's gonna be like a long time before we finish it. But anyhow, I wish you all goodbye for this time. Don't forget to watch, like, and subscribe, and follow our social. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.